Hi everybody, I wanted to show you today how I'm going to do straighten my hair without any heat. So all I've done so far is I washed my hair with Pantene and conditioned it with Pantene, just regular whatever kind of Pantene. Normally I do use the sulfate-free shampoo, but I don't have any right now, so I'm using Pantene. Anyway, so I've just washed it, conditioned it, and just let it air dry, and I did comb through it when it was kind of wet. I don't normally comb my hair when it's wet, but I wanted to for this because I'm going to try to make it straight without using heat, and I didn't want it to be real like curly looking. So it's still wavy, but I want to show you. Now, if I let it get too dry on how to do this, you don't want your hair soaking wet when you do this, but you do want it damp, and I might have let it get too dry because people kept calling me while I was fixing to do this video. So on the parts that are too dry, just dampen them a little bit. If you have a spray bottle, that works good. Or whatever way you have to kind of wet your hair. I had all my bobby pins here in that sink plugged up so that I could use them. I'm going to have to move them so I can wet my hair a little bit. Use a wide tooth comb if you do comb your hair when it's wet. I don't normally comb my hair. I try not to when it's wet, so that I don't cause it to break off. So, and you can see all those little frizzies under there. So my hair is naturally wavy. It's kind of like in between. I don't have curly hair and I don't have straight hair, kind of like right in between, which I used to not like, but I guess it's kind of a blessing because I can do it either way. Okay, so dampen your hair. All that up, like, oh, I forgot. I did put just a little bit of macadamia oil on the ends of my hair, just like right here on the very ends when it was still wet. So I'm just going to comb through with a wet comb, because I don't have a spray bottle. I don't know where my spray bottle is. And just not very wet. I don't want it really wet because I want this to dry. I don't want to have to wear this all day. This is better to do at night. And you can sleep on this and wake up with straight hair. What it's going to do is it straightens it pretty good. The bobby pins might leave a few little marks in your hair if you have the kind like I have, which have like the little ridges on them. If you can see that. Have the little, you know, the little bumps right here. Those might leave a little marks, but overall you get really nice smooth hair is what I'm going for, to get rid of the frizzies. So it gets it pretty straight without any heat and without breaking off your hair. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that it's at least wet enough to do this. But I don't want it so wet that it will dry. So I'm going to do this in just a few hours. Hopefully it works. Normally when I do this, I do it and go to bed and then sleep on it and it's dry in the morning. And I still don't do it like super wet, but wet enough that this works. So if it doesn't really work good, it's because I didn't have it wet enough, but hopefully it will. Okay. So also if you want to put like something to smooth it, you can. I have like the Organics coconut milk for your, it's like a anti-breakage serum, and I broke my top off of it, so I have to actually pull it out, the little thing out of the bottle, and put it on my hands. But I'm going to rub just a little bit of that through to kind of smooth any frizzies. I get them, my frizzies are right here on my neck and right here by my ears. That's where my hair frizzes the most. Okay, so hopefully I can show you how to do this so nobody calls. Somebody always calls and messes up my video. And I'm sick today. So comb your hair out. Part it how you want it to part. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'll probably take my glasses off to do this, some of it anyway, is start making sections. And I may fast forward through some of this once I start getting it down, showing you how to do it. So what you're doing is just taking sections, and you're just going to pull it over, and you're going to pin it. This does take quite a bit of bobby pins to do this, and I just dropped some of them on the floor. So just pin it over like that. Okay. And then as we do this, I'm going to keep adding bobby pins, adding bobby pins. You're going to have like a ton of bobby pins in your head when you're done. Oh, I forgot. Sorry. You are going to need a silk scarf. I couldn't find my silk scarf, so I'm just going to have to use this. It's kind of silky feeling, but you really need a silk scarf for this. Okay, so I do have one, I just don't know where it is. So pull another section, and you don't want to do huge sections, you want to, you know, really smooth them out. Pull it up, smooth it, pull it over. This is not any kind of new method. People have been doing this for years. It's just now that everybody uses heat on their hair, they forget about this old way of doing this. So my video shut off because somebody called me. So hopefully it saved it after I did all this work. Okay, so I'm not the best scarf person, so don't laugh at how I put it on there. I'm just putting it on there and tying it, and that's basically all I need. This is like a really big scarf, so I'm just going to do half to half. I don't, you know, like I said, I'm not a... Okay. Basically, just make sure that all your hair is in there on the back. And I know I'll have some ladies that can tell me how to do this better, but really it doesn't matter. I'm just going to tuck it all in anyway. And I'm going to leave all this on here for... I'm not wearing this out in public, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so this is basically it, and I'll come back after this is all dry. Make sure all your hair is in there. Okay, I'll come back in, you know, maybe 3 hours, and we'll see how dry it is, and I'll take it down and show you how it looks. Okay, so you can kind of see like where maybe the bobby pins creased it, but the whole reason that I do this is that I don't have to straighten my hair and get the frizz out. This way I don't have to blow dry. I didn't use any heat on my hair at all. Like, I didn't blow dry it, and it's so soft and smooth. You know how when you straighten your hair with a straightener, it feels like really soft and smooth, but you know you're damaging it when you do it, but you're like, oh, it feels so smooth and there's no frizz. Well, that's what this feels like. Let me see if I can see what the back of my neck looks like. Hopefully there's no frizz. But anyway, that's it. So, that is what it looks like. And then you, oops, oh, I had a tangle there. Let me get back to where I had my hair parted. I still don't have it where it was. So, something like that. but it's really soft and it feels really smooth. And then, of course, you can even add, you know, like your stuff on top of it if you wanted to. A smoothing serum or something, kind of like the one that I did earlier in the video. Just to kind of give it even a little more shine if you feel like you need to. Just a little bit, so you don't want to make it greasy. So, that's it. Anyway, I hope you'll try it. And it even works better at nighttime if you do it at night and just sleep in it. Because it really lays down your hair with it all laid over like that. And it has time to really work. You know, if you sleep, you know, 7 hours or so, then you have all that time that your hair is just flattening it out and smoothing it. So anyway, I hope you'll try it and I hope you liked it. Thanks.